Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let this prayer of gratitude fill your heart. Thank God for everything you have today. Don't scroll, listen to this, because if you're hearing these words right now, this message is for you, and your heart needs this more than you realize in this very moment. Something unseen paused your thumb, something gentle but powerful pulled your attention here, and that alone is already a sign that you are being guided, protected, and spoken to by something greater than coincidence. Because this is not just another video drifting through your feed, this is a divine interruption meant to reach you exactly where you are emotionally, spiritually, and silently struggling. Take a slow breath with me right now, unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, and allow yourself to feel instead of think, because today, Monday, January 12th, 2026, is not an ordinary day for you. It's a checkpoint in your destiny, a moment heaven marked long before you ever felt tired, confused, hopeful, or lost. You've been carrying so much inside without letting anyone see it, smiling through exhaustion, being strong when you were secretly asking God for just one sign that you're not alone. And if that's you, hear this clearly. God has been listening to every quiet prayer you whispered late at night, every tear you wiped away before anyone noticed, every time you said, "I'm okay," when your heart was anything but okay. And today this message comes to you wrapped in gratitude, not because your life has been perfect, but because you survived what should have broken you. And that alone is proof that grace has been walking beside you. You may not feel powerful right now, but your gratitude is already shifting things behind the scenes, because every breath you take, every sunrise you've lived to see, every lesson that hurt but shaped you, every door that closed to protect you, none of it was wasted, none of it was random. And right now the universe is asking you to pause and say, connection and soul recognition, because the loneliness you felt was not a punishment, it was preparation, a sacred pause while your heart healed and learned discernment. And whether it shows up as a soulmate, a divine partner, or a soul-deep connection that understands your silence, what's coming will feel safe, familiar, and divinely timed, not rushed, not forced, not confusing. And gratitude is what's opening that door now. You didn't miss your chance, you didn't wait too long, and you are not behind, despite what your fears have been telling you late at night. Because what is meant for you cannot pass you by, it can only find you when you're ready. And readiness doesn't come from perfection, it comes from humility, awareness, and a grateful heart. Listen carefully to this next part, because this is prophetic for you. What you thank God for multiplies, what you acknowledge grows, and what you honor begins to flow back into your life with ease instead of resistance. Which means this week is not going to feel like the last one, this season is not going to look like the previous one, and the heaviness you've been carrying is about to lift in subtle but undeniable ways, starting with peace entering your thoughts, clarity entering your decisions, and calm replacing the anxiety that once ruled your mind. You don't have to force anything right now, you don't have to chase signs or beg for proof. Because your gratitude is already speaking on your behalf in places you cannot see, aligning timelines, softening hearts, opening doors, and rearranging circumstances quietly, gently, divinely. So right now, wherever you are, place a hand over your heart and let this truth settle in. You are protected, you are guided, you are deeply loved, and you are not forgotten. And as you whisper, "Thank you, God, for everything I have," understand that this prayer has just begun its work in your life, because this message was never random, this pause was intentional, and this moment of gratitude is the first signal that something beautiful is already on its way to you. Listen closely, because what I'm about to say is not just words. It's a message from the universe, from God, for your heart, and it has been waiting for you to be fully present to receive it. So stop scrolling, stop distracting yourself, and take this moment as a sacred pause, because your soul has been craving clarity, healing, and recognition, and right now, everything you've been holding inside, the fears, the doubts, the questions about whether you're on the right path, whether love is coming, whether you are enough. God is saying, I see you, I hear you, I am with you. And when you let that sink in, even for a few seconds, you will feel a shift that has been quietly working behind the scenes for months, maybe even years, because divine timing has its own pace, and what is meant for you will never miss you, no matter how long you've been waiting, no matter how many seasons you've endured, no matter how heavy your heart has felt. And this is why you're here now, reading, listening, watching, because the universe is telling you that your gratitude, your openness, and your readiness to receive is what will unlock the blessings, the revelations, the soulmate connections, the peace, the financial or career breakthroughs, the emotional freedom that has been patiently waiting for you. Think about every small miracle you've overlooked, the smile from a stranger that made your day, the text from someone that reminded you you're loved, the quiet moments in nature where you felt a whisper of hope, the signs that felt like coincidences but were actually confirmations. And understand that these were all gentle nudges preparing your heart for a moment like this, where you stop, breathe, and recognize that God has been orchestrating your life with perfect precision, even when it didn't feel perfect, even when the storms felt unending, because the truth is, every tear you cried, every night you stayed awake questioning your purpose, every time you doubted your path, you were being trained, strengthened, and aligned with something far greater than your human mind can comprehend. And the gratitude you feel in this moment, even if it's small, is the key that opens doors to realities you didn't think were possible. I want you to feel this deeply. There is a spiritual awakening happening within you, a recognition that life is more than the challenges, that love is more than the heartbreaks, that your soul is designed to flourish, and that every time you have whispered a prayer for guidance, for clarity, for love, for protection, God has been responding quietly, sometimes subtly, sometimes in ways that only make sense in hindsight, and now, everything is converging at once. The spiritual, emotional, and physical realms aligning to bring clarity, revelation, and purpose, because your heart, your mind, and your spirit are ready to step into a higher frequency where miracles are no longer rare, where peace is not fleeting, where your prayers are not just heard, but actively shaping your reality. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected lately, unsure about your relationships, your career, your future, your purpose, or even the next step you're supposed to take. And that uncertainty has left you exhausted, questioning your worth, questioning whether your efforts matter. But hear this clearly. The universe is rearranging itself in your favor right now. Doors that were previously closed are beginning to open. Signs are appearing in ways that you cannot ignore. And the angels, the divine guides, the unseen forces of love and protection are moving behind the scenes to bring synchronicity, timing, and alignment to every area of your life that has been waiting for breakthrough, including love, because a soulmate connection, a divine partner, a bond that resonates with your soul is drawing near, not hurriedly, not forcefully, but perfectly timed, appearing exactly when you are ready to recognize it, accept it, and cherish it. And this is why gratitude is essential right now, because your heart needs to be open. Your mind needs to release doubt, your spirit needs to rise in trust, and your soul needs to feel that it is worthy of this divine alignment. Because every prayer, every tear, every act of faith has been leading you to this moment where you understand that your life is a masterpiece in progress, orchestrated by forces you cannot always see, but that are as real as the air you breathe, the beating of your heart, and the whisper of God in quiet moments when you thought you were alone. And so take this time now, right where you are, and place your hand over your heart, breathe slowly, and whisper or think, "Thank you, God, for everything I have, for the seen and unseen blessings, for the love that is on its way, for the peace that is settling into my mind and spirit, for the guidance that always reaches me, for the miracles that are quietly unfolding in my life. Because in saying this, in feeling this, in acknowledging this, you are creating an energetic vibration that aligns you with your highest good, with synchronicity, with angelic guidance, with soulmate connections, and with the abundance that is waiting for you. And this is not just theory or wishful thinking, this is a spiritual law. Gratitude opens doors, trust invites miracles, love attracts more love, and faith manifests realities beyond your imagining. And so I want you to fully internalize this now, feel it in your chest, let it resonate through every cell in your body, because what you feel in your spirit is already seeding the reality that will unfold in your physical world, and the universe is responding, quietly, subtly, powerfully. Because it cannot resist a heart that is truly awake, aware, and thankful. And finally, let this sink in. Every obstacle you faced, every heartbreak you endured, every moment of doubt and loneliness, every sleepless night, every prayer you thought went unheard, has been building the foundation for this very moment of spiritual clarity, emotional awakening, and divine alignment. And as you open your eyes, your heart, and your mind to this truth, know that miracles are not just possible, they are inevitable. Love is not just a hope. It is your destiny. Your soul is not just surviving, it is thriving. And your gratitude is the key that will unlock every blessing, every answer, every miracle, and every divine connection you have been waiting for. And so right now, take another slow breath. Feel the warmth of this message in your soul, and say it with me. Softly, deeply, intentionally. Thank you, God, for everything I have, for everything I am, for everything I am becoming, and for everything that is already on its way to me. Because in doing so, you are stepping fully into your destiny, your divine timing, and the miraculous unfolding of your life. Stop scrolling, take a deep breath, and listen to this, because the universe has been trying to reach you, whispering through signs, subtle nudges, dreams, and even the quietest moments you thought were empty, telling you that something monumental is about to shift in your life. And yes, this message is for you, right now, in this exact moment. Because your heart is ready, your soul is ready, and the divine timing has finally aligned. And even if you've felt unseen, unrecognized, or invisible in the past, hear this: you are noticed, you are heard, and you are profoundly loved beyond what you can understand. And the journey you've endured, the heartbreaks, the doubts, the moments of feeling lost, the nights when you prayed silently and wondered if anyone was listening, every single one of those experiences was a preparation for the breakthrough that is arriving in your life right now. And the reason you are feeling a pull, a stirring in your chest, a knowing in your spirit, is because something extraordinary is unfolding, something that has been written in the stars, something divinely orchestrated, something that aligns perfectly with the person you are becoming. And if you've been waiting for clarity, if you've been waiting for peace, if you've been waiting for love that feels like destiny, this is your confirmation. It's coming, and it's already moving toward you. Whether it is a soulmate, a career shift, a spiritual awakening, or a deep sense of inner purpose that fills the spaces that anxiety and fear once occupied. And I want you to understand that the universe communicates in mysterious ways, often through repetition, synchronicity, and angel numbers. And if you've been noticing 111, 222, 333, or 444 lately, this is not a coincidence. It's a sign that your prayers, your intentions, and your gratitude have been received, and that forces beyond your understanding are aligning events, people, and circumstances to manifest exactly what you've been seeking. And you may feel impatient, anxious, or doubtful, wondering when these signs will translate into real-life changes. But remember, divine timing is not your timing. And what is meant for you will never arrive too early or too late. It will come precisely when your heart and soul are ready to receive it fully. and that readiness is being cultivated in you right now, through the lessons, the challenges, and even the pain, because every trial you endured has been shaping your spirit to recognize blessings when they arrive, to embrace love without fear, and to step into your highest self with courage, confidence, and faith. And yes, love is a major theme here. Because the soulmate or deep connection you've been waiting for is approaching, and this is not about fantasy or wishful thinking. This is divine orchestration. Someone is moving toward you who will reflect the light in your soul, someone who will see you, truly see you, beyond the walls, beyond the masks, beyond the defenses you built from past hurts, and you will recognize them instantly, because the energy between you will feel like home, like destiny, like a missing piece finally returned, and the universe has been preparing you for this connection by teaching you self-love, patience, trust, and faith, because a relationship that lasts is built on spiritual alignment first, emotional clarity second, and physical presence third. And this is why gratitude is so powerful, because every "thank you, God, for everything I have" is unlocking doors, shifting energies, and creating alignment for not just love, but abundance, clarity, peace, and joy to flow effortlessly into your life. And I want you to feel this deep in your chest, even if your past experiences tried to convince you that love would never come, that blessings would always be delayed, that you would always have to struggle alone. That was never the truth. That was never the plan. Because the universe, God, angels, and your higher self have been quietly preparing an environment for you where miracles, love, and joy are not only possible, they are inevitable. And all you need to do is stay present, stay grateful, and open your heart fully to receive, because resistance, doubt, and fear only slow the flow of what is already moving toward you. And in this very moment, as you breathe and listen, feel the energy of gratitude expand from your chest, out through your body, and into the world, because the vibration you emit attracts what is meant for you, and every kind thought, every prayer, every positive intention, every acknowledgement of blessings, no matter how small, is creating a ripple effect that moves mountains, shifts circumstances, and manifests destiny. And I want you to understand that the next days, weeks, and months are not ordinary. They are charged with divine potential. And even now, unseen forces are working on your behalf, aligning opportunities, connections, resources, and experiences to deliver exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. And the feeling in your heart that this is bigger than you is correct. It is divine, it is real, and it is life-changing. And if you are questioning how to receive it, the answer is simple. Gratitude, presence, faith, and openness, because the universe responds to energy, to vibration, to the alignment of your soul with your highest purpose. And if you've been wondering if your prayers have been heard, if your intentions have been noticed, if your heart's desires are valid, the answer is yes, yes, and yes. And what you are feeling now, the stirring, the anticipation, the emotional awakening, is proof that the seeds you've planted in spirit are germinating, that the doors you've knocked on in faith are about to open, and that the love, success, peace, and clarity you've been silently asking for is on its way. And remember, this is not about forcing, controlling, or rushing anything. It is about trust, surrender, and awareness, because when you align your heart, mind, and spirit, the universe orchestrates the details, the timing, and the outcomes in ways far beyond your imagination. And finally, I want you to take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, and say softly, fully, and intentionally, "Thank you, God, for everything I have, for everything I am, for everything I am becoming, and for everything that is already on its way to me." Because in that moment you are not just praying, you are activating your destiny, opening your heart to love, awakening your soul to miracles, and stepping fully into a life that was divinely designed for you. And remember this, you are never alone, You are always guided, you are deeply loved, and your gratitude is the key that unlocks the extraordinary reality that has been waiting for you all along. Don't scroll, don't look away, and don't let your heart ignore this, because if you're hearing these words right now, it is no accident, it is no coincidence, and it is not just a video. This is a divine message, a whisper from the universe, a call from God, and it is speaking directly to you, the part of you that has been quietly yearning for clarity, for peace, for love, for purpose, for validation, for recognition, and for the kind of breakthrough that feels like it was written in the stars, the part of you that has carried invisible burdens, that has prayed in secret, that has cried when no one was watching, that has questioned your worth and doubted your path, and now in this very moment, God is saying, I see you, I hear you, I am moving for you, and I am ready to reveal what has been prepared for you all along. And even if you have felt invisible, unworthy, or forgotten, this message is proof that you are profoundly seen, profoundly loved, and profoundly guided, because every struggle you endured, every tear you shed, every moment of doubt, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every door that closed and every delay you experienced were never punishments. They were divine arrangements, preparatory steps, spiritual training designed to align your heart, your mind, and your soul with the blessings that were always destined for you. And now, as you listen, the universe is sending confirmations in ways you cannot ignore, through angel numbers like 1111, 222, 333, or 444, through coincidences that feel too perfect to be random, through synchronicities that align people, moments, and opportunities in your favor, and through the quiet whisper of your intuition that has been urging you to trust, to stay present, and to keep faith, even when everything felt uncertain, because divine timing is unfolding in your life, orchestrating events, relationships, and circumstances to deliver exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. And even if you have been impatient, even if you have questioned whether your prayers were heard, even if you have doubted that the universe is responding, hear this. Every single intention you have set, every act of faith you have performed, every moment of gratitude, and every silent plea for guidance has been received and acted upon. And now you are stepping into a season where miracles will become tangible, blessings will become visible, and love will become undeniable, because the soulmate or divine connection you have been waiting for is approaching, and this is not a random encounter. It is divinely orchestrated, perfectly timed, and aligned with your spiritual, emotional, and personal growth, and when this person, opportunity, or revelation appears, you will feel it instantly in your chest, in your spirit, in your soul, because it will resonate at a frequency that mirrors your awakened heart, and you will recognize it as destiny, as home, as the fulfillment of prayers you whispered in the quietest, most sacred moments of your life, and the reason you are ready to receive. It is because your heart has been purified, your mind has been refined, your spirit has been strengthened, and your soul has matured, allowing you to recognize what is truly meant for you, and not settle for what isn't. And this is why gratitude is your most powerful tool right now, because every thank you, God, for everything I have, that you feel, that you speak, or that you even think, is creating energy, shifting timelines, opening doors, and aligning circumstances in ways that your human mind cannot comprehend. And this is also why peace is beginning to settle over your life, even if subtly, even if you can't yet see the full picture, because the universe is moving in perfect silence, arranging the unseen pieces, preparing the terrain, and setting the stage for blessings to arrive in ways that exceed your expectations. And I want you to feel this deeply. Appear small coincidences that carry deep meaning, dreams that carry guidance, numbers that carry confirmations, people who carry messages, and opportunities that carry blessings. And if you miss them, you missed the alignment. So pay attention, trust your intuition, follow your heart, and stay deeply grateful, because gratitude is the key that allows the universe to continue responding to you, aligning with you, and manifesting for you. And as you continue to listen, know that this is not just about love, although love is central to your awakening. This is about your entire life realigning with the divine plan for you, the plan that encompasses emotional healing, financial breakthroughs, spiritual clarity, soulmate unions, and the awakening of your highest potential. And as you breathe, place your hand over your heart and repeat softly but intentionally. Thank you, God, for everything I have, for everything I am, for everything I am becoming, and for everything that is already on its way to me. Because in that single moment of sincerity, your vibration is shifting, your spirit is rising, your heart is opening, and the universe is responding with power, precision, and love, orchestrating everything necessary to bring your dreams, prayers, and desires into reality. And as you allow this truth to sink deeply into your being, know that no force, no obstacle, no fear, and no past mistake can derail what is divinely designed for you. And the signs, the synchronicities, the angelic guidance, the soulmate connections, and the blessings that you are about to witness are the evidence that you are walking exactly the path you were created to walk, that your prayers are not only heard but are actively being answered, and that your gratitude, faith, and trust are the magnets that will pull the miraculous, the divine, and the extraordinary into your life with grace, ease, and timing that only the universe can deliver. And finally, as you sit with this, breathe again, feel the energy, feel the power, feel the love, and know this: you are ready, you are aligned, you are worthy, and your life is about to change in ways that will leave you in awe of how perfectly, patiently, and powerfully the universe works. And all you need to do is stay grateful, stay aware, stay present, and say once more with your full heart, thank you, God, for everything I have, for everything I am, for everything I am becoming, and for everything that is already on its way to me. Because this prayer is not just words, it is the activation of your destiny, the awakening of your soul, and the divine unfolding of your miraculous life. Stop everything, stop scrolling, and listen with your heart, because this is not just another message. It is a divine whisper, a celestial nudge, a call from the universe directly to you, and it is meant to awaken something deep inside you that has been quietly waiting for recognition, for clarity, for validation, for love, for miracles, and for a sense of destiny that you may have forgotten existed. And if you are feeling anxious, doubtful, or weary from waiting, hear this clearly. Everything that you have prayed for, everything you have hoped for, every act of faith you have performed, every tear you have cried in secret, every silent longing you have carried in your heart, every moment you thought your prayers went unheard, every time you doubted yourself or the path you were on. None of it was wasted, none of it was unnoticed, and none of it was random, because the universe, God, angels, and the divine order of life have been meticulously orchestrating your circumstances, your experiences, and the people around you to prepare you for the moment when the blessings, the breakthroughs, the love, and the miracles that have been promised to you will manifest in ways that are undeniable, breathtaking, and life-changing. And right now, as you read these words, energies are moving invisibly on your behalf, rearranging timelines, aligning opportunities, opening doors, and sending the exact people, messages, situations, and confirmations into your life to match your prayers, your intentions, and your highest vibration. And the truth is, you are entering a season of profound awakening, where your heart, your mind, and your soul will begin to recognize what is meant for you, what is meant to nurture you, and what is meant to elevate you. Because spiritual alignment always precedes manifestation, and your current struggles, your patience, your faith, and your gratitude are the catalysts that allow divine timing to flow unhindered. And one of the most extraordinary aspects of this awakening is love. Love that is divine, love that is soulful, love that aligns with your highest good, love that is not forced or rushed, love that recognizes your worth, love that mirrors your vibration, and love that arrives at the perfect moment, when your heart has healed enough, when your spirit has matured enough, and when your soul has opened enough to fully receive it without fear, doubt, or resistance, because the soulmate, the divine connection, the partner of destiny that you have been waiting for is moving closer, guided by the same forces that have guided you, and when they appear, the recognition will be instant, unmistakable, and profound, because energy recognizes energy, and your alignment is calling forth exactly what resonates with your frequency. And even now, subtle signs are appearing to confirm this, through synchronicities, through angel numbers like 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, through dreams that carry messages, through repetitive thoughts or feelings that feel like nudges from the universe, through opportunities that appear almost magically, and through people who cross your path with the intention of changing your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. And all of this is not random. It is divine orchestration, unseen, undeniable, and perfectly timed, because God's timing is flawless, and everything that is happening behind the scenes is preparing you to step into a life that is fully aligned with your purpose, your desires, and your highest potential. And I want you to understand that gratitude is your most powerful tool in this process, because every moment you pause, every prayer you whisper, every acknowledgement of blessings, every "Thank you, God, for everything I have," is like a key turning in the locks of opportunity, opening doors that may have seemed closed forever, clearing paths that were blocked, and aligning you with miracles, abundance, and divine love. And I want you to feel this deeply. Your patience, your faith, your willingness to keep going even when things were hard, your ability to trust in what you cannot yet see, and your openness to receive are the magnets that are drawing all that is meant for you. And this includes your soulmate connection, but also spiritual guidance, personal growth, emotional clarity, financial breakthroughs, peace, and fulfillment in all areas of your life. And the reason you feel anticipation in your chest, a stirring in your soul, a pull in your heart, is because these blessings are already moving toward you, already on their way, and already interacting with your energy, whether you consciously notice it or not. And the universe, God, and your angels are orchestrating every step, every detail, every encounter, every word, and every event so that when you arrive at the next chapter of your life, everything falls perfectly into place, effortlessly and divinely. And even if fear or doubt arises, know this: nothing can stop what is meant for you, nothing can delay what is destined for you, and nothing can take away the blessings that have been written for you in heaven. And the spiritual awakening you are experiencing right now is more than just awareness. It is activation, it is alignment, it is the unlocking of your heart, mind, and soul so that you can step fully into the reality that you have been dreaming of, praying for, and working toward. And this is why I urge you to take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, and say softly but with conviction, "Thank you, God, for everything I have, for everything I am, for everything I am becoming, and for everything that is already on its way to me." Because in that moment, your frequency shifts, your spirit rises, your heart opens, and the universe responds with precision, love, and power, orchestrating your life in ways that surpass your imagination. And finally, understand this: your destiny is not just a concept, it is real, it is tangible, it is unfolding, and it is already moving in your favor, bringing love, miracles, abundance, clarity, peace, and divine alignment. And all you have to do is stay grateful, stay aware, stay present, trust the process, and embrace the awakening that is happening right now, because your life, your love, your soul, and your miracles are arriving. And they cannot be stopped, delayed, or denied, and the gratitude you hold today is the catalyst that will make everything visible, undeniable, and permanent in your reality. If this prayer touched your heart, subscribe and stay connected with our prayer family.